Yo, welcome guys. Yeah, you see it. Brand spanking new HDO. And what I'm gonna do with it? I'm gonna put in a power button. Fuck. So what you need is this fancy power button from Amazon. It's like $8 or $9. I will put a link in the description below. You need some wires. I've got a red, black and blue wire. These are 18 AWG, as you can see. Those are thick enough and can withstand the little power that the Fatshark needs. To strip the wires. The red and the black can be small and the blue one needs to be bigger. This is because the blue one needs to be gapped between these two. And this is for the LED button itself and to function as a power button. Okay, so you need to pre-tin 4 tabs. This one, the middle two, and the bottom one, the right one, we're not using at the moment and is not needed at all. Okay, let's tin this up. I had some bad solder. I'm using some other solder now. See, now shiny joints. Just need a little bit, and so we can now solder up the stuff. Okay, I turn around the power button to get a better angle at soldering on it. So you see, this is now the one to need to be bridged. This red wire goes here, black goes here. So yeah, let's do this. That's black. Let's see how we're gonna do the red. I think we're gonna wire it around and bend it over. I think I need some more solder on it. Let's try that again. Crap. Yeah, looking better. As you can see, you can now route them like this and they won't be touching each other. So that's nice. It's time for the little blue wire. Okay, this blue wire needs to be bridged between two solder joints to get the power button working. So let's first solder on the top part. Let's do the bottom part first. It's a thick wire. So that's the bottom one. Now we need to do the top part. Just put in some more solder on it. And get that nice joint. Alrighty, all wired up. Positive, negative, and wire to bridge to the fetcher port to get the LED working. Alright, we now need to crack open the HDO. See, I forgot to put out my lenses, so I'm gonna do that. Just pull out both covers, a receiver, and then we're gonna take out this screw and this screw. This one you don't need. This one holds the optical unit in place inside into the goggle. You only need the 2 back screws, and then we need to pop the cover. So let's do it. That's number 1. Not loose yet. Don't be stupid like me, use a magnetic screwdriver. It's gonna help you a lot. Okay, to get this part more separated, let's get off the strap too. Just makes it easier. And it's gone. Okay, to get it a little bit of leverage between here, you can pop this cover. Just apply pressure on the inside and yeah, tear it open. Don't be afraid. It will make some cracking noises, but as you can see, it's getting. If you want to pop open the whole cover, you need to unscrew this little one. Keeps it in place onto the goggle, and now you can get it more separated like this. See, no damage, don't be afraid. This is open enough to do this, and that's what you need. You pop the cover. I left it on partially, but you need to unscrew this screw here. It holds this board. You just get it loose, put it somewhere safe. Now you can, like you see, you can pop this cover like this, put your finger in it, and then you can easily take out the board like this. And just be careful disconnecting this wire. Just be careful. Let me do it. There's more cable length hidden in the top part here, so you can get more leverage around it. And just simply wiggle it out of its socket. Yeah, just do one side very carefully, and then the other side, and you can pull it out. And that's the board. So now it's out. As you can see, it's a tiny board with a head tracker plug. And this is the specific connector where you need to put in the RapidFIRE power board if you're using an HD3, HD2 Dominator V3. So you plug it in here, and you put down the wire over top and put it the RapidFIRE in the slot, or you can do the soldering method. Vince has a nice video about that, so watch that now and subscribe to his channel. To get this mod to work, you need to cut this metal piece on the back of the power connector, and you need to cut it and make it disconnected from the back part, because we're gonna solder the red wire to this one, and on the bottom side we're gonna solder the blue wire to this one and the black wire to this one. So yeah, let's cut this little thingy and pre-tin the stuff. To cut this, I'm using a cutter with an angle, just to get in a little bit better. And you just snip it like this. As you can see, it's getting through. And when it's done, you just pull it down and cut off the excess metal. And almost there. Let's take a look if it's cut enough. See, as you can see, I've bent it and cut the metal, and I'm gonna snip the rest of the part off, so this part doesn't make contact to this pad, because this is gonna be the blue wire to break the circuit and make the power button work. Ready. So I just pre-tin your iron a little bit, and then make this puppy go shine. Put a nice blob of it, and make a nice solid blob. Yeah, and we need to put some fresh solder on the back of the two pads. We need to solder on the wires. So we just put some shiny new fresh solder on it. And we're good to go. Okay, so we need to drill a hole in the cover where we need to put the power button through. Hopefully you can see it. There's a little circle in the middle of the plastic. If you take the center of that little ring, you'll be dead spot on for the power button to be centered in the plastic cover, and it will fit perfectly inside the goggle. So I'm gonna drill this and file it and put the power button in. Okay, I'm gonna drill this cover. I'm gonna use a little drill bit first to get it perfectly centered, and I'm gonna use a bigger drill bit. The perfect size is 18 millimeters. I don't have that unfortunately, but I'm using a 14 millimeter, and I'm gonna file out the rest with a round file. So let's do this. Oh, Fatshark, you're gonna love me. Okay, that's the first part. It's a little bit off center, but I'm gonna correct that. See, I'm almost through, but I'm gonna file the rest to get the perfect size I need. And that's pretty doable. So let me do that first, and then I'm gonna put through the power button. Okay, got the hole in the cover. Not the most fancy hole, but yeah, if you don't have the correct size drill bit, then it won't fit. Put the wires through, and the button, line it up, and as you see, perfect fit. Okay, we need to put on the lock nut. To get it secure in place. See that tracker is down there, so just make it like this. Let's be perfect. Alrighty, freaking awesome looking black blue LED power button that's gonna match awesomely with the black HDO. Damn! As you can see, lug nuts in place, wires are decent. So we're gonna solder up the board and put it back together and see. Hope I didn't put some smoke in an HDO. You can now cut off the excessive wire. I need to strip and tin it, but then you can put the red one like this. The blue one you can put around it and solder it to that joint, and the black one also like this to this point. So I'm going to pre-tin the wires and solder it up, and as you can see, then the board will just be just fine and snuggy in the HDO, and the wires will be bent like this, so the standoff that keeps the board in place here and the screw will be untouched, and it will be put back together nicely. As you can see, there's some room left, so there will not be any contact with any parts. Okay, I'm gonna solder this up. Okay, was some fiddling around. I did it off camera because I need my both hands to do it. And here we go. So the power button is in place. It's soldered to the right pads, and let's put it back together and see if we have an awesome HDO. Okay, got the board back in. As you can see, put in the screw and the wires are all free to put. So yeah, put the cover in and see there's all nice and shiny and clean in the inside. Alrighty, assembled it all back, put the screws back, and look, freakingly good black power button on the HDO. Looking awesome. Moment of truth. Put in the battery, no smoke. Flipping the switch, turning blue. And the Fury is going on. See? Awesome black on black blue LED. Freaking good. Powering off. And it's off. Testing again. Hot damn! Well, that's it, boys and girls. Power button on the HDO. Awesome.